Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Hollow Knight with SlowWolf. Last time, we ended up going and blitzing our way through the City of Tears and doing some work. In fact, we also rescued our friend Bretta. We'll meet her later. But as it stands, it's been a little bit since I played last, and so I'm going to go ahead and take a minute to just, you sit right there and I'll just, figure out my controls again. But yeah, to this time, we're going to aim to figure out... Oh, dear Lord, I am not happy about this. Blasted. Ow, you got me. Fair's fair. We already got these. I don't know why I took the time to actually try to kill those things. Here's the deal, though. You have to go through Soul Sanctum. Cool beans. I'm fine with learning about the Soul Sanctum and going through there. But while we're here, I also said that we were going to check out the other section of Mantis Village. So the Mantis Village has a secret, one that we opened up last time, by hitting one of the switches that we so expertly hit on our way to getting the Mantis Claw, the thing that's allowing us to jump on walls. Get blasted. And it seems like we hit that switch. So, good news is, we can just drop down here and we'll be fine. And we're going to be getting in a nice early boss fight. Wah! Wah! Oh, that was a little close. For a second there, I thought I wasn't going to make it. And then I did. Excuse me? Thank you. Alright, we should probably heal up while I got the chance. This area can be treacherous if you're not careful. But who needs to be careful when you can just get incredibly lucky and not die there? I fully expected to become deceased. Okay. Might as well hit that switch, so that way we don't have to worry about going to that top part again if I do decide to become deceased. And this part here as well. That's a shortcut, I promise you this. So we need to go here, dashing across. Now I forget. Yeah, the spikes are on the side closest. That's all good. We're going to go over here and open up this ore mine instead. This is the heart of the Mantis Village. It is where they spend the vast majority of their time. Boom! It's an even further shortcut. It's where they like to sit down, play cards, and relax on a long day after having, defended the Mantis Kingdom against, the enemies of the Mantis Kingdom. Like myself, apparently. I can attack you through the floor, and that makes me a happy dude. Alright, there's one more shortcut. We do need to hit that one, because without that one, we'd have a hard time doing a death run if we need to. I don't think we'll need to, because I'm pretty well versed in this boss, but here we go. So the Mantis Village is home to probably one of the best bosses in the game, and I'm actually a little bit sad that I got the nail upgrade earlier. The nail upgrade, this one here, where your sharpened nail actually works, makes this fight a lot easier. In fact, so much easier that Quirrell asks you if you'd probably like to think about maybe getting that nail upgrade before delving deeper into the Mantis Village. It is time that we challenge this person. Sorry, 3 Mantis Lords. And they're not that difficult now that I got this hyper good nail by comparison to what I had before. Get slapped. Except for I took damage anyway because I'm an idiot. Hello. Whoa. Hell, excuse me. Pardon me. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay. Get slapped at least once. Perfect. So this guy is a dance. Okay? This entire fight is just fast reaction time. If you manage to get that part down, you're good. And even then, it's not that fast a reaction time. Once you get the hang of it, honestly, this fight's not so bad. Heal up here while I have the chance. Whoa! Thank you. And even with the sharpened nail, it's, a little bit longer than I remembered it being. I thought it was going to be a little bit shorter with the sharpened nail. I played this on my friend's copy on his PS4, and, yeah, it took a little while to beat it with just the normal nail. Alright, 2 more to go. So now there's 2 of them attacking me, which is what makes this fight so fun, because suddenly it's just constant inputs. You're not gonna even bother, dealing with heals. Oh yeah, no, this is not one of those situations where I can't heal anyway. Boof, boof. And for the most part, this fight ends up just being really, really cool, because you're just dodging, jumping, dashing, slashing. You're not really ever you don't really have the time to sit down. And if they ever do different attacks like this time, it ends up being a really good song and rock band. I'm just stand here, thank you. That was a good double hit, all things considered. Where's the other one? There he is. And by he, I mean she. These are all ladies, by the way. The only he that was a part of these Mantis Lords, you might notice that there is a broken chair. That broken chair was the he's. Gotcha. He was a dipshit. These 3 ladies, on the other hand, highly honorable. Once you defeat them in combat, they open their doors, and they allow you to go this way. I will show you the entryway to this way quickly, but you'll quickly notice that we probably should not be here. I'd like to welcome you all to Deepnest. So Deepnest is arguably the creepiest place in the whole game, and you'll quickly see why it's a bad idea to spend too much time in here. Your vision is heavily limited. You can barely see in here, which makes it very difficult to maneuver. Not impossible, but difficult. Especially if you don't know your way around here, it can be very tough. Good grief, I actually got some stuff done here. I don't think there was anything else here, though. Let's see here, and, right, that just brings us back here. Now, I'm trying to remember, was there anything else going on with Deepnest that was immediately viable? Because, like, I don't want to spend... Oh! Hey there, Cornifer. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map? For 38 Geo. You know what? When it comes to these maps, at least you pay for what you get. What a horrid horde of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. You do you, Cornifer. And honestly, I don't blame you. This place is awful. But you know what? We're going to take his advice on this one. Because as much as we could take this and map our way all the way back up to the fungal wastes, there's a quick pit stop we have to do in the Mantis Village first. And you know what? I've got time to burn. Let's go. Let's go through the Mantis Village quickly. We'll do the other mandatory parts of this episode in just a second. But like going up through the Deepnest area could be a very handy way of getting some exploration done. What's up? What's up, my bug friends? Of getting some exploration done. Oh, jeez, please. Thank you. Hiya. Yes, I bow to you as well, except for I don't, and one day I might have to just come in here and massacre all of you anyway, but don't worry about that too much. Point is... Oh, hey, you're letting me actually come through here now. Thank you very much. Normally what happens is that this guy is currently, like... He hits that switch, and then the door closes on you, and you're not allowed to get through here. But thanks to his kind generosity, that now it's seeing your honor... He lets you enter into this most hallowed place for the mantises. Oh, that's a lot of money. I love it when I just pick up 620 Geo out of nowhere. Alright, let's see. There's one more thing we can do here. Although, before we do that, hold on. There's a bench. Thank you. Much appreciated. Is there anything that we'd like to swap around in here? The answer right now is no. The fact that we did that with Fragile Greed instead of a proper loadout makes me mad. But that's okay. If we're going through Deepnest also, we're probably going to switch up our charms just a second here. Not because, you know, that's a bad charm or anything, but because, you know what's really going to be bad? If we die. The dying's bad. Why don't we put on Long Nail for now, I guess. It's either that or we put on Thorns of Agony. You know what? Nah. Fragile Greed. I believe. We can get through Deepnest and make enough money to make ourselves happy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, dash up here, boom, boom, perfect, and done. And then it gives us a thing, and this thing is pretty amazing. Mark of Pride. So Mark of Pride extends the range of your nail. But wait, you might be asking, I already have something that extends the range of my nail. To which I say, why yes, yes I do. It's called Long Nail. So what happens if you wear both, you might be asking. Well, 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 says I. Cool things. Believe it or not, the two of them stack. Which means, in gamer parlance, that you can have a super extendo long nail. It's like what happens in Austin Powers when he gets the Swedish, you know, pump enlarging tool. And then, you know, he's all like, what, that's not mine. It just keeps on ending up in my luggage. Why does this keep following me around? It's like, haha, hilarious. But mostly, you know, when it comes to Hollow Knight, it's pretty true. You have a tiny nail, and being able to make that nail a little bit longer, you know, it could be a confidence booster for some people. You know, it's important. You do you. I'm not going to shame you for getting a Swedish, you know, penis enlargement product. That's up to you. So welcome to the heart of Deepnest, where everything's dark. You have a tiny, tiny ass cone of vision. And over the course of this tiny-ass corner vision, you might not be able to see very much, and you'll be able to understand what's going on even less. Now, I sort of remember part of my way through here, including when the bad guys pop up. But I don't remember everything. And our goal isn't to explore very far left of here. Like, we're not aiming to go very deep into Deepnest. Okay, now there is a Deepnest here. Oh, good grief. We do not have the spell I want yet. So this area is a wee bit scary. If you hadn't noticed. Being able to get through here alive is a bit of an accomplishment. Okay, we're going. Made it. Now let's get out of here before that guard Pete comes and murders our face off. Alright, what's here? Just you. Okay, cool. We're gonna follow you upstairs. Because that's the smart decision, I think. Maybe. Ow. Effectively, you just have to hope that you kill them fast enough. Equipping fragile strength here might have been a good safety decision, and I completely forgot to do so. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of those bugs in the very near future. Oh my lord, you got me. But I got you back! Suck it! I really wish I'd stop taking hits against these guys, though. They're a little scary. Okay, just taking our time. Going downtown nice and slow. I think we're going back to where we started, honestly. Whoa, hello, friend. Oh, there's a lot of Geo here. Nice. At least I'm glad that we got that part done. Whoa, you're a fast Garpede, aren't you? Look at you. Yes, you are. You're a very fast Garpede. Okay, how do we get out of here? I've forgotten the way. That's how crazy long it's been. I believe we have to go across here. Jump across this. Well, climb back up this. We're going up here for sure. Bit of a maze around here, so don't get too lost. You're doing that. That's fine, and that is the way we have to go. But let's go ahead and slide down nice and soft. Owie. Okay, managed to get both of them, but now I don't have any healing, so I'm actually one down in terms of my HP, more or less permanently for the rest of this trip, which is a little scary. Oh, we actually managed to save enough that we have enough for a blast if we need it. Amazing, we're making progress. Now, I don't remember which side has the spikes. I chose the correct side. To quote Indiana Jones, I chose wisely. Whoa, you climb things. That is gross and rude and bad. I will kill you, though. There you go. See, I told you I'd kill you. Moving forward. So you can persist through this nightmare if you wish. You are more than welcome to try to, explore the entire thing if you want without one of the items that you typically should be exploring this place with, called a Lumafly Lantern. And to make my life easier, I'm going to be doing just that. That's one of the reasons why we're going back to town. Eventually. Oh god, now this is a fast Garpede. Oh, I made a mistake. I made many mistakes. Okay, he just left, so we're fine here. Wow, perfect. Like a champ. One could even say I might have done this before. Okay, to the left. I don't think there's very much over this way. I was correct, there's nothing that way. So it's to the right that we need to go. Whoa, that was a little close. Come back, you chicken. You absolute coward. You what? You jumped over my nail swing like some sort of ninja, and I'm upset about it. Now there's a little dead guy here, but this is the pit. So you'll notice on this map that there's that very tall chimney thing. That's what we're currently climbing up. So we're almost done with Deepnest. For now. We are going to have to come back. Deepnest is an important area in the game, and if you are not the type to like these kinds of places in video games, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but this is a place that you have to visit at least once every playthrough. And it's terrible. In the sense that it's a terrible place. Or rather, not deal with your shit today, Mr. Bug. Get disastrously murdered. Okay. Now, I remember there is a secret area around here. Good stuff. Here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you come from? Okay, we will go past this Garpede. Then... It didn't kill him. I'm actually impressed. Good job, you. You lived where others might not have. Okay, you can't actually jump over my sword slashes when you're stuck in a low covered roof like that. Maybe your tactics have failed you, weird bug thing. I don't know why Deep Nest has to be the way it is. All I know is that it is the way it is, and that's just the shittiest part about it. You just have to deal with it. Got him. He's still not dead yet. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up here, where it's safe, and then break open this wall that I remembered was a secret. There we go. Now, in this secret, if I remember correctly, there should be one grub. Now, I'm not sure if you're the correct grub. Yeah. I thought this might be the case. So, many of these are not grubs. Allow me to show you. This place is awful. It is the first time you come across mimics, and they are the worst. And you do have to kill all of them if you want that journal entry. So here we go. Got him. They don't even give you money. You're the real grub. Okay, good shit. And then you're the fake grub. Gotcha. Man, they also just sound awful. But point is, we got him. Easy secret, easy life, easy grub. Now if we talk to Grub Daddy, he's got even more grubs for us to say hi to. Yeah, get chopped. Yeah, you missed. How does it feel to suck? Okay, moving forward. Now that the... Since we're making some good progress through here, and it's making some good geo for us as well, I'm actually quite pleased with our progress. I'm actually quite happy with how things are working out for us here. Like, as much as Deep Nest can be a scary, awful place, we're managing pretty well, all things considered. I'm quite pleased. Come at me, brah. See, even he doesn't want to. Boom. So now with that open, we dash over this way. We keep winding our way up this chimney. Which, if you go another way, you actually have to. You actually end up falling down. We're not going to do that today, though, because I just want to get out of here. All right. Well, welcome back to the Fungal Wastes, everybody. Now, what's this over here? Oh, right. It's you guys. Wah! Y'all are so fat. Why are you forcing me to kill you? It's rude. Hello. Oh, radiant being, we are blessed. Your rays touch us. Your warmth fills us. Hallownest is born again, united in your blazing image. Oh. Yeah, he's a radical dude. But that's all this place is, really, is just a bunch of those bugs you have to find and kill, and then this guy. Light is life, beaming pure, brilliant. To stifle that light is to suppress nature. Nature suppress distorts, plagues us, embrace light. Achieve union now. So yeah, he's just a little infected. But he's not gonna attack me. He's just a moss man. Oh, shit, I did the thing I did not mean to do. So, if you went in the other way, what happens is you fall down that whole chimney, and then that's your introduction to Deep Nest. Terrifying. Really well done. It's a good bit of just, oh, shit. And I think it's really cool how, like, in Hollow Knight, you can explore and find this area through multiple ways. There's actually a third way, too, but I'll explain that when we get there. For now, we're not going to go ahead and figure that one out for too much longer. Alright, so let's see. We got a grub up here. Hello, be freed, my friend. And we also have a bunch of bouncy things. Okay, and some thorns. Right, we gotta remember not to be on the thorns. What's going on down here? Acid. I'm not a fan of acid, but that's okay. What's this way? More acid. We have no means of getting across this, I think? No, I was wrong. We do have a means of getting across. We found the Spore Shroom. A charm that now when we heal, I believe we create spores. Cool shit. It's definitely a weirder trinket, but no, I enjoy it. No, other way, thank you. One of these days, I'll understand how to bounce off of things properly. No, you do not get to do that thing that you were thinking of doing. What do you mean I don't have the ability to move past this point? Are you saying I discovered this thing for nothing? Get out of here. We're not going to mess around with that guy if we don't have to. He sucks. And as cute as these guys are, they also have to die. Perfect. Now, how about you? You want to... Thank you. Make my job a little easier. Now, I forget exactly why all these fungal friends are over here. But it's not a big deal for us. We can just move past them. And this should all start seeming familiar in a second or two. Actually, it should start seeming familiar right about now. We have the train station in the City of Tears right now, so our fastest way to get there isn't to walk there. The fastest way there, to get to where we want to go, is to actually get back up to the train station, which, if you guys are orientated correctly, you'll know that Queen Station is just to the west of here. So we don't have much farther to go. Yes. Spewing a whole bunch of nonsense. Now, before we do that, we've got a ton of money. Like an actual metric crap ton of money. And we're going to go ahead and put this money to use. It is time to head back to Dirtmouth for a second, which is our second main trip that we need to make on this episode. So far, so good. Timing is going along excellently here. Upstairs, please. Now, the one thing I'm going to pick up here is the single... Oh, hey, Bretta. You don't want to talk right now, huh? Okay, that's cool. Hey! That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit, I placed thin odds on her survival. Seems to think very highly of her rescuer. Some sort of dashing warrior type. Barely stopped gushing since she got back. The warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. I'd love to meet so impressive a bug. I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place. Once, we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Over the years, all kinds used the well to wriggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever come back up. Perhaps they find what they're looking for? I'm not so naive. No doubt, they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. Charming. Hallownest's great capital is what most of you brave types come to see. Thinking to loot its treasures, I suppose. It must be brimming with them. The city is right at the center of the kingdom, though I've heard the gates are sealed, so gaining entry can be difficult. It'd be a rich bug that could return with even a fraction of the wealth inside. Despite my age, I've only seen a few who've managed it. Must say something of the dangers about its streets. And now you're back to talking about that iron bench. Okay, so You had a lot to say about the city. Hopefully that was interesting for you. And we're going to go ahead and pick up the Luma Fly Lantern. Now, I do want to pick up some other stuff as well, but Luma Fly Lantern first. That is the single most expensive thing that we're going to need to buy for the next little while. And I'm now debating, do I want to pick up some of the other things, or do I want to go to the map shop? So the map shop doesn't have too much for us, but it can be... Woo! Hi there, Bretta. The map shop does have some stuff for us. Let's see. Wayward Compass. We do need it for reasons. Token marker. Oh, these are just a bunch of different tokens. For Gleaming marker. Cool. You know what? I could use different colors more than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the red markers. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the gold markers as well. And why am I picking up markers instead of anything else? They seem like a waste of money. Well, because otherwise I can't label the map for my own brain to remember later, okay? Bing! So for rescuing Bretta, we get to go inside her house. For being able to go inside of her house, she gives us a piece of a mask. The White Savior. The maiden woke in the darkness. Confused, she reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at all sides. Burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Doomed, she thought herself. Into despair she fell, until a light bloomed far in the distance. A bright, glowing spot fast approaching. It swept majestic about the thorns, leapt above the burning waters, and dove towards the maiden. Coming close, the form revealed at last. A beautiful being, sharp horns gleaming white. Arms reached out for the damsel, gathering her up, grip firm. Yep, that's about you. And if that doll in the background wasn't any indicator, yeah, she likes you. She likes you a lot. Bretta is like your biggest fan. For a little while, at least. Oh, hello, Tiso.
Pale thing, you wear that mail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below. One built for our like. Meet me there, and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come find me, if you dare. Hallownest. What challenges await in its ruin? You know what, Tiso? I wouldn't even know what to tell you at that point. Oh! How's it going, Bretta? We're gonna head on down now. We've done our shopping trip that we need to for Dirtmouth, so we've actually done, again, another third of what we set out to do, and the extra with exploring that initial chunk of Deepnest, so that's pretty sweet. Now we need to go to the city storerooms. We do have probably the longest section of today's episode, and I hope I can get it done in the next 20 minutes, but there is a high chance I go over time on this episode. I am sorry. So, take a quick rest on the bench. It's well worth it. Do I want to change around any of these upgrades? And the answer currently is now. So we're going to continue on forward. And we're going to keep Fragile Greed, because Fragile Greed, plus the ability to just suck up all the geo towards me, makes me a happy bug. So we're going to head down here. And you should recognize roughly where you are at this point, because the city storerooms are not that difficult to figure out. But we do want to get in the middle somewhere if we want to fall down any place. There we go. Perfect. No, you do not get to attack me. I'm not even going to bother with that room. That entire room can go suck it. Do we have the simple key from that area? We do have the simple key from that area. Okay, good to know. All right, let's get through. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So our first stop is to get to this bench over here and take a quick nap on it. Then our second stop is to create a shortcut for ourselves. The shortcut here is going to allow us to do a better death run for what we're looking to do here. Whoa, buddy, are you okay? Yeah, you're dead. Good stuff. That means you're okay as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, we have to go in through here to start off with. And this locks off and you get a taste of this guy and his magic. Now, I hate this guy. Everybody does. There's not a single person that plays this game that goes, this guy was fun the first time I fought him. I hate you. Get blasted, though. So, the first time I fought him, I think I died. I've obviously gotten better since. You know, I've played this game for many, many hours now. But at the same time, he's a pain. Now, before we get to... hold on. Hold off on the organ music. I love you. You're one of my favorite themes in the game. But, like, just hold off on that for just half a second. Perfect. And that's our shortcut. We're just going to leave that up there. We don't need it down here, and then that way we can just drop down and we're fine. So now we've got our death run pretty much all set up. Welcome to Soul Sanctum. Soul Sanctum is one of the best areas in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Hello. There is a lot of lore that happens here. There's a lot of creepy stuff that happens here. The music is amazing. The bad guy design is like the hardest that it's come to date, and it's challenging and interesting and fun in that sense. Good stuff. And you learn a lot about the stuff that you've been using to heal yourself and shoot out magical blasts of energy this entire time. But we'll get to those as time goes along. Record, Abba. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints. To attain a pure focus. Is it even possible? Owie. To be fair, I'm actually still kind of like hammering, so eat it. Perfect. Like, I mean, not perfect. We took damage, but it could have been worse. So we need to hit this switch to open up a door right up above us. We were blocked off. Now we are not. It's so nice. Okay, moving forward. So we've managed to get up here, and what do we come across but a Soul Knight? One of the material warriors of this place. That is not only a master of soul, but a master of sword. He gives you very little time with which to heal. And why am I fighting this guy with Fragile Greed on? I don't know. It is a dumb decision, and one that I should not have undertaken on purpose. Got him, though. Worth the Geo. Okay, we're actually going to go ahead and back off for a second, because I realize I don't want to lose Fragile Greed. And don't get me wrong, I like having Geo, but we're probably going to make enough Geo without needing all of our Geo equipment. That, like, yeah, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and tech up properly. So the people here used Soul to try to do something. We're not exactly sure what yet. That's fair. Take off those two. Now, I could go for Fragile Strength to increase my damage. I think what I'm going to do instead is go for Shaman Stone. Get that extra magic up and running. Yeah. Get that magic power up and running so that way I can go ahead and just blast people and they'll die a lot faster, which will be very helpful in a section of Soul Sanctum coming up. Beep. Come on, pop back up. You didn't pop back up. That was weird. Yeah, see, like, he was supposed to pop up earlier and then ambush you, and he didn't this time. What a weirdo. Okay. Now, we don't have to do that whole middle section anymore, because we already have the switch here. And we don't have to fight this guy again, because he was a mini-boss. So, screw him, I guess. Now, I think we'll head down to start off with. See if there's any, Be free, Luma Flies. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you a lot. I hate you a great deal. Aha, now you're dead. Eat shit. Okay, so with all this, we are actually going to have to pick up our Geo, but it's probably fine. You what, mate? You were going the other way. I disagree with everything you just did. Okay, we're going to go up and heal up. Thank you. And if we want to make our death run even a little faster, boom. We can now do that. Now we just head to the right here, and it's just like, oh, we get to climb up this very easy, simple to run up thing, full of dudes that give you free soul, pretty much. Except for the fact that I'm an idiot moron and took damage for reasons. Okay, they also don't give a ton of Geo anymore, but like that's fine. Okay, and the dude will pop up. He did not pop up. That's great for us. We already killed him. Right? No. Ow, rude. Excuse me, that was very rude. Also rude. Get blasted. Okay, so with him dead, Our job is a little easier for a second or two, which is nice. Go to the left, bounce up, go left, bounce up. Okay, nope, okay, that's fine. Yeah, see if I care, game. I'll just jump up like a normal person, like somebody that's played Mario once in their life. Oof. So we needed that, because that opens up this door here. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything else over here immediately. I thought you were there! I remembered there being a bad guy right there, and I'm glad I was correct. I'm upset that you didn't do it when I asked you to, though. Okay, he's toast. So, we have full soul. Let's go ahead and spend some of it, get that heal up and running. Now for the tricky part. There's a door here. We can't progress. Okay. So that's going to make things a little bit easier for us. We've killed him. Now, can we break this open at all? No. I remember that being the case before, but I just wanted to be sure. Okay. I am loving the fact that we have this spell blast because it is making this so much easier. If you rushed through that area, if you want to know what would happen to you, here's a clue. They'd all spawn. Imagine facing more than one of these guys at a time. It's not nearly as much fun as it sounds like it is. Hell, even this guy on his own is a pain in the ass just because of the circumstances under which you fight him. Now, that's not to say that that's the end of things here. We have an ambush to get through. So we have all this. Owie. Okay, dash out of here. Blast them. Now, with all the space you just created because of that ambush, and then just being able to blast all of them with one spell blast. Ow! How did I not kill you first? Oh, where did you come from? No, 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 no. I'm not dying like this. I have more pride in myself than that. Step at a time. There we go. See, step at a time. Do not rush through this room. You will die. It will suck. Okay. Hit for 2 more heals here. Funny how numbers actually hurt. Spell Twister. So now my stuff costs less soul to cast. Oh, god damn it. Where did you come from? So you might be noticing there's a lot of soul stuff around all over the place. A bunch of rune tablets and all that stuff. How bad could this place possibly be? If we take a look at some of the charm that some of the charms we've picked up, reflecting the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over soul, it improves the bearer's ability to cast spells. Like, the main thing with the Soul Sanctum is they just wanted to know how soul works. They wanted to make sure that they mastered whatever this was. And the reasons why can be guessed at. But we don't know it yet. And now for my favorite boss in the game. Or one of them. You'll see why. Oh my god. What's that in the distance? It's the Soul Master! And the music just got awesome. He dodged it. That's fine. Relearning this boss's patterns. Okay. Wow. Ow. That was bad news. Just sit here and heal up then. Perfect. So far, so good. Easy peasy. Oh, that was close. Come at me, bro. You think you got something on me? Gotcha. With a big soul blast, no less. Oh, you think you're the Soul Master? I, in fact, am the Soul Master. What you got on me? Nothing. That's right. You're a sucker. I've mastered you over many hours of gameplay. Get blasted. Yeah, piece of cake. That was the most... I'm sorry. Every single time. Every single time I play this guy, that's my favorite part. Okay. Let's just pick up the upgrade. Psych! He's a Soul Master, you fool! So dodge this. It has to be a fairly precise dodge. And then there's this part, where you just have to effectively beat the shit out of him and hope. And then you can very easily. And then once you beat him, take his power for your own. Now you might be asking, what was all that for? Well, now we've consumed the Desolate Dive. You know the slamming attack he was doing? We now have access to that. We've got ground pound, baby. We're starting to become a Smash Bros. Character. Here's the downside. You might have noticed that there's a bunch of bodies behind us. One of the things about Soul that the game mechanics gets right, in a way that I'm just so happy to report, and it's mortifying, is that the only way to get Soul is by attacking a living creature. By taking it from something else. The only way for these folks to experiment with the soul necessary so that way they could go ahead and try to master it for the purposes of not becoming infected was to kill all of these bugs, all of these citizens. It's terrifying. Like, if you think about that on a human scale, that's awful. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to go up here. Now you'll notice this thing crackles and wiggles and stuff. You're just like, oh, okay, well, I don't know what's up with that. I'm not normally used to that kind of thing in this game. They then give you a shit ton of soul to work with. Okay, yeah, okay, you spawn. Why you spawn now? I don't know. Why is everyone spawning late? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just collect everything here. It's another 380, geo. That's all right. No ambushing. Stop ambushing me. Okay. With almost 1,000 geo in our pockets, a bunch of soul, and a broken piece of glass, here's what we do. We blow the crap out of all of them. Nicely done, me. Well played. Carefully played. Blasted. And we still have enough soul to manage to make it through all this. Hiya! Can't quite reach that switch over there, though. Oh, another one? I need the soul, so please give it to me. I appreciate that. Thank you. The fact that your geo is only 3 apiece is like a little sad, but it's, dealable with. Then another Hallownest seal, which is just another gigantic chunk of money. So, yeah, things are going well. Leech all the, soul you can out of that thing, and then get ready to slam again. Or do you? Yeah, the answer is yes. You slam that thing. It's guaranteed. What did we open up with that switch anyway? I don't remember. And it doesn't matter. Ground pound. Get them together. Boom! It might have hurt, but it was worth getting them all together to be able to blast them all at the same time. That's just called efficiency. Uh-oh. This is bad. We made it! Okay, we're alive. I'm glad. Okay, heal up while we got the chance. And this episode's gone a little long already, but we can manage to get to the last things that we need out of Soul Sanctum and get out of here, and then plan out our moves for the next episode. Slam this thing wide open. Boom! See? Piece of cake. Okay, get back upstairs. Maybe get some more soul out of these soul batteries. Hey, buddy. How's it going, friend? Off you go. Where did you come from, though? Like, out of all the people to attack me at the very end of this area, you deign to think that you have power over me? Okay, we're gonna just get out of here. We don't need to deal with those two follies. You'll notice that there's even more corpses here, underneath where we killed him. It's a little insane. Also, his body move, don't ask questions. Don't think about that too much. Bing, bing. Collect some more soul here, collect some more soul here, and then bash the crap out of this. And you should recognize where we are now. Remember that wiggly piece of glass from before? We can smash it. And now we're back here. Isn't that nice? So what's really great about Soul Sanctum, and one of the reasons why I like it so much, is because it is a great self-contained little thing. And by, killing off enough of the bad guys, by getting those journal entries, and then by, you know, experimenting with the area and exploring and figuring everything out, and by, like, intuiting what it's actually trying to symbolize and trying to get across in terms of intelligent environmental storytelling, it is one of the single most horrifying and horrible places in the game, despite the fact that it's clean and clear and all that kind of stuff. So, like, the mistakes. A once highly intelligent bug deformed by the misuse of soul, these fools meddled with the souls of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping their old brothers will build them new bodies. I need to defeat one more of those. 13 more of those to get the Soul Twister one more for the Soul Warrior, and then there's the Soul Master. The bugs of Hallownest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. So they literally sacrificed all of those other bugs, and mind you, bugs probably do reproduce at a pretty alarming rate, but let's not think about that right now. They killed all of those bugs to literally no effect. That's depressing, okay? If I'm going to be honest with you, that's depressing. So, we're done here for now. And it'll be not the last time we see this Soul Sanctum area, nor the last time we see this bench. However, it is the end of this episode. So, before we go anywhere, let's zoom in and let's remove some of our markers. So, markers. We need to remove this one. We need to remove this one because we've done those two things. We went to the Mantis Village. We have now checked out the entirety of Soul Sanctum. We've even gone back to town, so that's no problem. However, our two optional things are now becoming mandatory. So here's what I'm going to do. In the next episode, here's what I would like to do. Step 1. You know what? The way I did things the first time was smart, but I'm going to go ahead and do it the way that I think makes the most sense. I'm going to go ahead and make this a priority. We're going to go back to King's Pass. We're then also going to check out this area. Those are our two big priorities. Secondary priorities, there's an area over here we might get to, which would be very nice to see. I would also like to potentially, very optionally, check out this third area down here. But those are our markers for next time. The red objectives, those are our top priority. Yellow objective, secondary priority. It's not necessary, but it'd be nice to get. Third, this blue marker down here. You see why I'm loving these map markers? The other thing about map markers is that you can be like, hey, so you see this little, like, you know, bit here that you don't remember? Put, like, a little reminder marker there if you need to. It's, like, this is great. They've done so much with this game in the past couple of patches, and this marker change makes things just intuitive and very helpful for a Metroidvania of this thing's size and scope. Alright. I think that's about it. We've got everything that we need for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you folks are enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And if you want to see some more, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when these videos go live. But that's it for me. I'll see you folks in the next episode. Bye for now.